How would I describe freestyle? Well, it's originated from disco dancing back in the early 80s. Now I'd say it's gone a lot more technical. It's got a bit of ballet, a bit of contemporary. It's even got gymnastics involved in it as well, and it's quite enjoyable. It's an all-round sort of form of dance. If you say to someone disco dancing, they tend to think that it's all like John Travolta stuff.
Dancing to me is not just a hobby, it's basically my life. I love dancing, it's what I think I was born to do.
The best part of disco dancing is meeting new people, building your confidence and being able to go out there in front of thousands of people and dance in front of them, being able to have the confidence to wear the outfits and to show yourself off and have a really nice personality on the dance floor.
Getting out there and dancing at a competition, and it's just like the rush when you're dancing, it's brilliant.
It makes you feel like proud if you've done it right, and your teachers compliment on it and things like that.
I dance twice a week here at my dance club. But at home I do almost every day, probably every day I stretch and practice my dances and go through them and stuff.
I dance on a Thursday and Saturday here, competitions most Sundays, and then I practice a lot at home as well, so I'm really dancing every day.
Sometimes I go on Mondays, I go on Thursdays and I go on Saturdays, and sometimes I have competitions on Sundays, so that's roughly about three or four times a week.
You have, depending on which class we're doing, we take about an hour warm up, doing stretches and stamina and fitness to make sure we're all ready to do the classes and the dancing.
My parents are very encouraging, and as long as I'm happy, they'll encourage me through everything I want to do. My mum and dad both come to competitions and classes. Sometimes my grandparents also come to watch me dance.
My mum's really into it. She's been, ever since I started dancing, she's been really into it, and she loves coming to dance classes and sitting there and talking to the rest of the adults. But other than that, my dad's not too sure because of the prices of the costumes, but that's about it really.
Well, my mum thinks it's definitely very good because, she drives us about an hour every day, every Thursday and Saturday to get here. So she obviously doesn't mind us doing it, and she is very supportive of us. And then my dad is as well, definitely, because he's always helping us practice at home and stuff. So, and my mum comes to every lesson and every comp. My dad comes to a few lessons and a few comps every now and then, so I can watch.
I know my mum is very proud. Even if I go to competitions and I get knocked out and don't come anywhere, she's always proud of me because she knows I've done my best.
I do enjoy going to them sometimes, but sometimes it's quite weary. And when you've been doing it for a long time, you get fed up with it sometimes.
I like to see her dance, and I like to see her do well, She seems to radiate when she dances.
Jump up, out! Jump up, out! Where goes out?
The dance teachers work us very hard to improve, and it always pays off in the end.
Hang on a major problem. You'll all look like geriatrics, with none of you being able to keep your legs together. Feet, knees, legs together, that means touching. It was exactly the same on your straight jumps. You've had gaps between your feet like the Mersey Tunnel, and again, no gap.
Yes, the teachers do work me hard. I'm a person that needs to be motivated, so they have to push me and they will make me do it, because otherwise I won't if I don't get pushed.
Together! Together! Squeeze together! Together! Daylight!
definitely. I'm always panting and sweating at the end of my class, so.
Yeah, I do. I do think they get worked hard. I think they've both got a lovely way about them. Jay's got a good way with little ones, more so than Paul's more the older ones.
I do think the dance teachers work them hard, especially when they run after them with a stick.
I think I was 8.5, nearly 9 probably, when I started dancing comps. I remember being very ill because I was that scared of being there, but I think I came about 6th or 7th when I did it first time. My best competition was when I was about 10. I went to a comp and saw this massive trophy and I thought, I really want one of those trophies. So I really danced my heart out and I won one of the trophies, so that's my favourite comp. It's very hard to describe a competition because it's just really high tempo, amazing, top dancers around everywhere. It's really fun. You don't really get bored because you get to watch all the people dance and they're usually really good.
When you first go to a competition, if you've never been before, you don't know what to expect. It's quite alarming, to say the least. And when you've not been there or done it before, we just went and didn't know what we were doing. The worst part of the dancing is where really when they don't get in and if they get upset, it's quite soul destroying sometimes when you think they've danced really well and they haven't got anywhere. And if the children are upset, that makes you even worse. It makes you upset. I've been fortunate because George has never been a child that's cried if she hasn't got through when she was younger. And I've sort of been fortunate as she's got older, she's always got through. But as a younger child, she never used to always get through. But she never cried, so it didn't bother me. I used to say, oh, well, never mind, you know, another time, maybe. Some children do get upset, they get really upset. And it does upset you when you see them crying.
Yeah, I'm very, very competitive, you know, I do like to make that final, and if I think I've danced good enough, I do like to win, so yeah.
I get very competitive when dancing. It's like my life basically, so I'm really competitive about it.
I do get quite competitive. My dad's very competitive, so I tend to get that drive from him. But he does always push you so that you dance your best, so it's quite good.
Yeah, I think I do. I think I do get competitive, but I've always said to Chloe, it's not about winning, it's about enjoying it and all that. And so, I don't know, but actually when she's dancing against people and that, obviously, I am competitive.
Yes, you can get, well, everyone wants the child to win, don't they? You know.
You try not to be competitive, but sometimes it's a bit difficult because you look and think, well, yeah, they could beat them or them. I mean, everybody's out there for their own, but sometimes you do think, no, the better dancers have made that final, but you can't help being a little bit competitive.
Very. I always want the best results for the school. And if they don't get a good result, as much as the parents feel it and the kids feel it, then the teachers do as well, because you feel responsible.
Oh yeah, there is definitely rivalry. Even in like your own school and that, you get it when you've got to dance against each other, and there's a lot of bitching about other schools, and I don't really get involved, to tell you the truth, because it just always comes back on you, doesn't it? And we're here for the kids, not for that.
I don't think so, really. I haven't really been here very long. I've been here for about 8 months now, so I haven't really seen much rivalry, but it always does kind of push you to like try and, if you have like someone that always beats you out and you beat them, it kind of does give you a bit of a boost. So
that goes on all the time. There's always rivalry. There's rivalry when you're in their own school, although the teachers won't want to believe that. I have seen a few things that have shocked her. I've seen actual fights. I mean, parents have actually fought, and it's ridiculous, really. I mean, at the end of the day, it's a hobby. The parents think it's them who's dancing, and they take a grudge sometimes over certain children, and it's just pathetic.
Not really, no, but sometimes rivalry does become from other dance schools we have seen, but I don't think I've really seen any from our dance school.
They do. There's a lot of rivalry in dance school, between dance schools. yeah, so that sometimes you think that your dancers are better than theirs, and just one of them things. Sometimes it can be a little bit biased. Some schools got through and some schools didn't. It's not always. It sometimes can be political.
No, like everyone's always said, well done and give me a big hug.
I'd like to ideally say no, but that would be a little bit harsh. Yes, there is rivalry between schools. I'd like to think that there wasn't much rivalry within our school with the kids, but unfortunately it does go on. Kids can be kids, and everyone wants to be the best, and everyone thinks they're the best. So yes, there is rivalry. The best thing to do is nip it in the bud as soon as you sort of get wind of any sort of problem that's niggling away, especially in your own school. If kids have got are sort of fighting or arguing or think they're better, then you need to sort it there and then. Otherwise, it will escalate, and it tends to get the parents involved as well. So yeah, just keep on top of it.
Yeah, I do think quite a lot of people should take up freestyle dancing because it's quite an active sport and it's fun, and you get to meet new people and build your confidence.
Yeah, definitely take up freestyle. It's really fun, and you've got like, well, it's like a great big dance school, so you're all together and help out and stuff, and it just gives you a great big confidence boost when you're dancing as well.
One of the main reasons is to pick up freestyle is because it keeps them really fit, and it keeps the kids off the streets and that. I mean, that's why I got clever into it, because obviously I don't want to roam in the streets and things. So yeah, I think more people should join, yeah.
Personally, I mean, it is a great hobby, and the children get a wide circle of friends outside of school, which I think is good for them. I mean, we don't even live in Liverpool, and Naomi's got such a wide network of friends from here and school. I think people need to be aware what they're getting into, but you can do as little or as much as you want when it comes to freestyle. If you don't want to compete, you don't have to. But the option's there, and you don't have to do every competition either.
Come on!